We like to believe we live in a free society. Yeah, you can say anything you want. You can do anything you want. There's no stopping you. Yeah, there's no chains. There's no violence. There's no force. But what if the problem is not the chains? What if the problem is that the world has quietly taught you to hide who you are? Not with violence, not with force, but with subtle looks, with quiet rules, with silence when you speak your truth. You feel it, the tension, the distancing, the rejection that doesn't scream, it whispers. And most of us, we listen to that whisper. We internalize it. We trade authenticity for acceptance. And then we forget. We forget what our own voice sounds like. We forget what we used to dream about. We forget who we were before the edits, before the filters, before we started folding ourselves into the shape of what's expected. But here's the truth. The authentic self never dies. It waits. Quietly. It waits behind every compromise. Behind every moment you say yes when you mean no. Behind the versions of you that you created just to fit in. And the question is, will you remember it? Because to remember who you are is to risk being misunderstood. To remember who you are is to walk alone for a while. To remember who you are is to look around and realize that most people are wearing masks, not out of malice, but out of fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of judgment. Fear of losing what little comfort they've managed to build in a system that punishes individuality. And that's the tragedy of it all. In our desperate need to be accepted, we forget that we are not here to be palatable. We are not here to be agreeable. We are not here to spend a lifetime auditioning for each other's approval. Philosophers like Kierkegaard spoke of the crowd, how it dilutes responsibility, how it kills the individual spirit. Nietzsche warned of the herd morality, where what is right becomes whatever keeps us safe and quiet and comfortably numb. But you didn't come here to be numb. You came here to feel deeply, to think dangerously, to create fearlessly, to walk your path even if no one claps for you. I know it's hard, it's scary, but you have to start. Start by ignoring the whispers. Start by saying no to things that don't feel right. Start by creating things that only you would create. It won't be pretty at first. You'll be awkward. You'll stumble. People will point. That's okay. Because in that stumbling, in that awkwardness, is your freedom. You see, we are not here to be liked. We are here to be real. And reality, no matter how raw, is always better than the performance. Because here's the paradox. The moment you finally reclaim yourself is the moment the world starts to shift around you. Not because it accepts you, but because your presence makes it impossible to ignore what it's lost in its attempt to standardize everyone. You may think nothing changes, but everything changes for you. You become the standard. You set the standard. You may not care about the whispers anymore because you know who you are. And that, my friend, is more than enough. Don't let them trick you into thinking this is a choice. This is not a choice. If you're still here listening to me, you wouldn't be here if you didn't know deep down that this is who you are. They may not understand you. They may not accept you. They may not love you. But you're not here for their acceptance. You're here for your truth. You're here for your reality. You're here for your freedom. And maybe some won't understand you. Maybe some will laugh or walk away. Let them. Because the reward is this: you become real again. And reality, no matter how raw, is always better than the performance. So if you feel like you don't belong, good. It means there's still a part of you the world hasn't tamed. And that part is your compass. Don't silence it, follow it. Because the cost of fitting in is far greater than the price of being true.